Happy Easter and welcome to the Sunday Best. It's an in-depth look at the best book I read this week. This week's best, Friends with Benefits by Marisa Kanter. Marisa was born and raised in the suburbs of Boston, but her love for books took her to New York, where she worked in publishing for a number of years. Now, she lives in LA with her husband, where she writes by day and crochets her wardrobe by night. She's written 3 YA books, and Friends with Benefits is her debut adult novel. I did get to listen to this as an audiobook arc through NetGalley from Macmillan Audio, but it will be available May 6th. Evelyn Bloom is an aspiring Foley artist who just got her big break. That movie credit will get her union benefits and healthcare. Unfortunately, she's done all the work and her boss stole the credit. Now she'll have to withdraw her application. And with an autoimmune disease that requires lots of medical care, that's a security that she needs. On top of everything, and as a final blow, her grandparents, who actually raised her and her sister, are selling their bungalow, aka her home. Theo Cohen has been Evie's best friend since they met in dance class in the 3rd grade. Now, on his teacher salary and with his roommates moving out, he can no longer afford to stay in his apartment. His roommates didn't think anything of it because he spends so much time with Evie at the bungalow. Yes, the bungalow that's being sold, that they have to be moved out of for renovations by the end of the week. Once Evie finds out about Theo's crisis, she thinks moving into his place will solve both of their problems. She'll have somewhere to live, and with their combined money, rent won't be an issue. Unfortunately, because of a weird stipulation from their landlord, even their combined income doesn't meet the requirement. Luckily, Theo has found the perfect loophole. All they have to do is get married. The dual narration by Gail Shalin and GM Hakim was wonderful. They both had an extraordinary performance and had great range in character voices, and they really brought the emotions of each scene to life. This was my first book from Marisa, and it did not disappoint. She wrote a fun and flirty romance that also included aspects of real life that often get overlooked in books. Healthcare and rent and autoimmune disease, all real obstacles that couples and platonic soulmates alike both face. I love that their relationship stood the test of time. From the 3rd grade, it is not every day that you see a friendship that spans decades, where people know you inside and out and call you their soulmate. The world needs more teachers like Theo and more strong, independent women like Evie. Thank you so much for joining me for the Sunday Best. If you've read Friends with Benefits, congratulations on reading a spectacular book. If not, I hope that your TBR is officially 1 book longer. Happy reading.